I'm going to run you through Natural Capital Project. So you'll end up here on the landing screen for Natural Capital Suite. You've got the different apps you can get to. So we click on Natural Capital Project, and we've got no projects created so far. So let's create a project. So give the options here. Tells you how many trees it's going to cost. Yep, let's go and create that project. So we'll give it a project name. Then we can add a description of what the project's all about. And we try and find or draw the project location on our map. So let's kind of zoom into the right part of the world. In this case, we're going to look at to do a revegetation project on some existing kind of grazing area in the Burnett region. So we click on the polygon tool here, draw an outline around the area that we're going to conduct the project over. That's good. Now we can show a few sort of contextual layers as well here. So what the land cover, vegetation or not, or land use in the area, or hill slope erosion potential as well. So let's just jump now into our sort of initial conditions, or the local conditions. So the area of the catchment, the local sort of at site and at region land uses, the pollutant loads calculated using the revised universal soil loss equation, habitat conditions and threatened species. So we've also got some demographic data here from the Australian Bureau of Statistics, so representing SA2 level information about employment statistics and gender pay gap. Now we can create a plan for the project. So we've got native revegetation, preservation or other different plan types. We'll do a native revegetation here. So we're starting off with pasture with low cover. We're going to remove the stock here. So we're going to remove the kind of the herd size that we're going to reduce. How many people are going to work on the project and the demographic makeup of those project staff. How many live in proximity to the project. Those in managerial positions and gender pay gap information, payment information, engagement with First Nations and on-country values, local community involvement, use of local suppliers, level of project governance, and level of reporting of the overall project. So there's our project plan, and now we end up with an impact report. This initial impact report page summarizes the overall impacts and how you perform against different reporting frameworks. We can look into the details of each of the sub-elements in here, overall metrics, and then details below each of the metrics and how they're calculated and what they mean. So we've got those for the environment and then our social and governance overall scores. So we end up with there's about 20 odd different metrics to come up with your overall impact score. That's great. You can share that with someone. So have a link that you can pass to others via email, or you can go back and share at the project level page. So these are for people not in your team necessarily, but you just want them to be able to interact with just this single item or just this single project. So it's that you can have a collaborators at a team level or a collaborator right down at the individual item or project level in this case. That's a Natural Capital Project.